Is my screen visible, sir?
Visible.
Yes, sir. So today I'm going to present my microservice. My microservice is resume upload service. So this is uh, a Google Sheet where I have updated all the things which I've done for successfully running the microservice. So I first imported the repo, and then I then checked the required tables. Fortunately, all the tables were already there because my previous one was resume download service, so I could use the same tables. Then I ran my microservice, then I ran my identity service. So currently my this is my microservice running, and this is the identity service running. And then then I tested the API using Postman. After that, I contacted the QA team contacted me. So and then they updated it in the drive that saying there were two errors, two small bugs. So that was because of the URL. There was an incorrect URL in delete previous resume. So this URL was wrong. So I later corrected it and then updated with the QA team. So now everything is working fine. There is no error, and the test has been passed by the QA team. So I will explain the file, sir, in my repository.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So this is my Eclipse where I have run my repository, my microservice. So yeah, starting with it is resume upload service, the microservice which I'm running. So yeah, this is the SRC main Java folder in which there is resume upload folder. There are three files. So this is the main function where the whole microservice starts from. This is the main function, public static void main, and then this is the lambda handler. So this is the AWS lambda handler. So this is used to handle the AWS lambda. Next is the resume upload cache. So this is used for cache management, sir, for the token cache. This is used to manage that. So next is we have the config. This config.java file. So this is used to set up the components and all the required files for the Redis operations. Like for performing Redis operations, all the required components are set by this file. Next, we have the resume upload controller. So controller is like used to access all the resume. So from the database, I haven't started my skill workbench. Yeah, to access all my tables in the database, this is used. So next, next is the exceptions. So exceptions, these are the exception files where the user defined exceptions are defined, declared and defined. So this is a custom exception. So yeah, so on these are the exception files under the exception folder. Okay. Next we have this. So this is again this is used for authenticating and checking if the authentication is successful or not. Next is the upload request and upload response. This is used to for the this is the getter and setter methods. So this will get and return the value. So all the things will return the value here, and this is used to set the value. So this is used to set the value. This is the this keyword. This keyword refers to the current object which is accessing the class. So and then this is the return. So this is for returning the for in this case it is used to return the previous resume name. So now next we have the security file. So the security file, yes sir. Uh, shall I continue?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. So next is the security file, sir. So in the security, there is web security and authorization filter. Authorization filter is used to filter all the authorizations, like if it is authorized or not, if there is a valid authorization or not. And then we have the SRC main resources. So this is the application properties. So this is my JDBC basically, Java database management. So all my database information is stored here, like the server port, and then here this is the username and password. This is my database URL. This is the username, this is the password. And then next we have the Maven dependency. So these are all the dependencies of the Maven type. So we because of this we can use the Maven clean build, clean package, all that. So next is the API design and DB design. So I'll just open the Excel sheet. Just give me a moment. So this is my repository. So here is the API design. So yes, sir. I followed this API design to test all my Postman services, and all my services are running here. All the files, all the JSON files. So it's running. So yeah, I use this. I will show the working of the Postman soon. Coming to the DB design. So this is the database design. Yes. So this is the database design. These are the column names where which is used to store data in these columns. So all the data are stored in rows. All the names of the columns are in the column. So these are the data types for the various columns. So all these name, link, and all are stored in varchar data type because they need to store variables as well. This is for the integer type, big int, and this is for the date type. So this is the date type data type. And then this is the primary key. Here the resume ID is the primary key because each and every resume ID is unique. It cannot be repeated. So this is primary key. So and then this is if it can be null or not null.
Give me 1 minute. Huh?
Yes, sir. So I explained the API design and database design. Should I explain again?
I mean, if you have something new to explain, you can do that.
No, sir. It was just what I explained. Okay. The database script. So these are the for used for creating tables. All the different tables which are required for my microservice to run and access to store the data. So next we have the Postman collection. So this is used to import it to the Postman. I imported using the import button here, and then I imported the local file, JSON file for my microservice with the identity service. And then so yeah, this is the Postman collection. Now coming to form.xml, this is all the it has all the dependencies for my microservice to run properly. So the target folder is for storing the jar files. Sir. So by using MVN clean package, the jar file will be created and under the target folder. I will just test the APIs. So here, this is the post method upload resume. So this is used to upload the resume, sir. So the maximum resumes which can be uploaded is two. So I have added two files here. So both are of PDF type. And then when I clicked on send, the message is has arrived here saying the resume is updated successfully. So the resume is added. Now, next I will show one for delete resume. So here I'll do this. Yeah. So here I'm going to say -1 because I want the message to come as user resume ID is invalid. So when I click on send, I get a, message saying user resume ID is invalid. Next, I want to delete current resume. So I will just go on this. I have only one user, which is user ID is resume user ID is one. So I click on send. Yes. Not able to delete current resume is the message. While I want to delete the previous resume. Yes, sir. So these are again the post methods. So user ID does not exist. So see.
Can you go to the console and see if there is an error coming?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It says cannot delete or update a parent row. So here I'll have the parent row. So that is causing the problem.
But why it needs to delete the parent? It should code should take care of it, right?
Yes, sir. I'll have to fix it. This error was not appearing till now. So this is the first time it came.
Can you note
So
down that in the as a issue?
yes, sir. I am doing it. I took down it as an error. I have noted it.
Okay,
I will just even take a
go ahead.
screenshot.
Let's go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, this one error I'll have to work on. But there were two more errors. As I told you, the QA team had reported. So there was an error in the URL, which I have fixed
Give me one
successfully.
minute, huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Uh, so yeah, there was an error for this.
Yeah, make sure you test all the APIs properly. Okay, and
Yes, sir.
then only you
Yes, sir. User ID does not exist properly. Sorry, does not exist because I've entered triple one. So there is no resume ID like that. User resume ID like that. Uh,
if that's
yes.
fine. Let's do one thing. Can you go to
Yes.
your Google Drive?
Yes, sir. I will go.
I
One
think
second.
this was your first demo, and it is okay. But there are
Yes, sir.
several things need to improve, and
Yes, sir.
there is nothing wrong in it. That is how you learn it.
Yes,
So
sir. I'll.
go to come down. See guideline. Go to guidelines folder. Okay. So you see a file called demo instructions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for microservice demo. So this is the order you should follow.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So overview of the requirement. So that will include your requirement document as well as your UX design. Then DB design, API design, then postman collection. Okay, how you are importing, exporting, then
Yes, sir.
all the APIs, explain the
Yes, sir.
method, and then unit test coverage.
Yes. I have almost covered all this, but the first one I did not get the file, sir. You asked Sarada to send it. and I was following up with her, but she said she does not have access or something. So
But
she said to,
during the demo, you should call out. But you understand the overall high level requirement, right? So that is what you need to give an overview. Not necessarily
okay,
that you have to show the file. The file is not there, so you cannot show. But you know what
correct,
is the requirement, so that you need to explain.
correct, yes, sir,
Okay. So that's fine. So you fix that issue, test all the
yes,
APIs, and follow these orders. Okay. And
okay,
maybe sometimes I will ask you to give a demo again, but you don't
okay,
have to stop here. Once you
okay,
complete with all these things, you can move on with your next microservice.
okay, yes,
Right?
sir, yes, sir.
And
So,
whatever notes you have
yes, sir.
prepared for the week to submit, you send it to me. I want to.
Uh, uh, could you repeat, sir? I couldn't hear you.
You are sending the weekly report to your faculty, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So you send
Yes,
me
sir.
that report. I want to review it. What you are writing.
Okay, sure, sure, sir.
I will review
I'll
it
be
and I will guide you if something is missing there.
okay, sure, sir. And I got you had sent a WhatsApp message also saying that yeah, you gave the guidelines what to share to
Yeah,
the
all those
university.
guidelines you must follow.
Yeah, yeah, and what not to. Yes, sir. I'll follow that and I'll make the weekly report and I'll share it to you first. Once you review it, I'll send it to my faculty. Yes. So as far as now, so the upload and
See,
download
I have
service
to
is
move
done.
on for another meeting. Okay. But
Okay.
as of now, whatever you have demoed, I think this is a first demo and it is good. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you have covered well. But
Okay.
a few gaps are there that definitely you can work on and you
Yes,
can
sir.
cover them to improve.
I'll keep improving, sir. Thank you for your guidelines.
Okay, man. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.